The result of each box is a 4-bit chunk Ri-1 to 48 bits, not in expansion, not in substitution, not in straight P box. Input ports, that means structure will be like this, expanded. That is why it is called as the expansion P box. So this bit 1 and bit 6 represents the row. Hello students, welcome to the next session of Network Security. I am Dr. Soumyashri from Department of Computer Science, Vidhyashram College. Let's come back to this session where in the last session I told you about the function of DES. How does DES going to generate a cipher text? Is it not? How that it is going to generate is, it uses 3 boxes. One is the expansion P box, another is the substitution box or S box, and another is the straight P box, isn't it? Using these 3 permutation boxes, we can generate a cipher text, which is not the final one, but the intermediate text will be generated using the permutation boxes or the DES function, isn't it? Let's move on to the study of all these 3 boxes by exclusively we are going to study about these 3 things in detail, how they are going to generate the 32-bit cipher text. Alright. Here we have the expansion P box. First thing is the expansion P box. I know about, I explained the expansion P box where number of input ports will be less than number of output ports, or in other words, number of output ports will be more than input ports. That means structure will be like this, expanded. That is why it is called as the expansion P box, isn't it? So, since the Ri-1, the first step is a 32-bit input and key is a 48-bit key, you have to combine all two, 32-bit input and 48-bit key. We first need to expand the Ri-1 to 48 bits. From 32 bits, you have to extend it to 48 bits because you have to perform the XOR operation on 48 bits, isn't it? So now we have to expand the input 32 bit from Ri-1 to 48 bits. How do you expand it is, here we have the diagrammatic representation of this. Okay, here 32 bits are divided into 8 blocks of 4 bits. Okay, the input block will have 4 input ports and the output block will have 6 input ports. The first block and the last block are considered as adjacent block. Okay, they are rounded and considered as adjacent. Alright, here how do you permutate the values is, the first bit of the block is considered for second port. Alright, and the first bit of 6th block, that is output block, is considered from the adjacent block. Okay, the first bit of the output block will be the 6th block of the previous, 6th bit of the previous block, whereas 6th bit in the output block is taken from the first bit of next block. Okay, it will be like a cross. You can observe here, so this is the first bit, first block, and this is the second block. These are straight permuted. First one is permuted to first block, second block, third block and fourth block. Remaining is the first and the sixth bit. How they are permuted is, the first bit, since this last block is considered as the adjacent one, we take this bit, this 32 bit, okay, this will be taken as here. It will be mapped to this bit. Alright, from bit 32. From this is the 32 bit. From here, it will be taken here. Alright. Next, we have the sixth bit. Sixth bit takes the input from the first bit of next block. Alright. And again, same thing. First bit from the previous, next bit, last bit from the next block. Alright. Again in third block, first bit from the fourth bit of previous block and sixth bit from the first bit of next block, like we use linked list in the data structure, isn't it? So in linked list, we use the last and the first elements to combine them or to link them, isn't it? In the same way, to link or to permutate these blocks, to map these bits, we use this cross combination where the first bit of sixth block or output block is the fourth bit of previous block and the sixth bit will be first bit of next block. It will happen like this for all the 8 blocks. It will happen like this. Now, this will be considered for from bit first. Okay. Here, it will be input for this and we'll be having input from 32 bit. It will be from this. Okay. So, there will be a circular queue-like structure which expands the bits. Okay. Now, the next thing is to draw the relationship between the input port and the output port. This can be achieved mathematically, but using table also we can use we can define the input and the output ports. Alright. Here we have the tabulation of the previous diagram. Okay. Here the first output position is taking input from the 32 bit. First position is taking the input from the 32 bit or 32/32 input port. Whereas the second bit is taking from first bit. Second input port is given to third, like second bit is for third bit. Okay. This is the input port. This is the output port. Okay. 2 is the input port. Okay. It will be redirected or directed to third bit of output block. Okay. Like this. Here we have fourth bit will be the input bit which is expanded or which is directed for the 7th bit of output block. Here you can observe this is the 7th position and value is 4. 4 is the input port, 7 is the bit in output port or output block. So, this table specifies the input and the output ports in the expansion P box. Alright. Next, we need to know about the XOR. After the expansion permutation, applying 32 bits or expanding the 32-bit input to 48-bit, DES uses the XOR operation on the expanded right section Ri-1, which is expanded, and the round key, that is 48-bit round key. Note that both the right section and the key are now 48-bit length. They are equal. Okay, 48-bit. Now, after expanding 32-bit to 48-bit, you can apply the XOR operation. You cannot perform XOR operation on input 32-bit and key of 48-bit. Instead of compressing key, we are expanding the input bits. Okay. Note that round key is used only in this operation, not in expansion, not in substitution, not in straight P box. We are going to apply key only in the XOR operation, not anywhere else. In the function of the DES, key is applied only in the XOR operation. Alright. So, once the XOR operation is done, the 48 bits are applied to the substitution boxes. Okay. Next comes is the substitution boxes or S box. Alright. The X box do the mixing of the bits. Okay. Now, DES uses 8 S boxes. Since we have 48 bits, we use 8 S boxes. Alright. Now, what is the intention of using S box is, we have to convert 48 bits of XOR output to again to 32 bits, because final output must be only 32 bit, not 48. Now, we have to compress the 48 bits to 32 bits. Now, what we can do is, we can use 8 substitution boxes, each with a 6-bit input. Okay. 8 boxes with 6-bit input. See here, we have 6-bit of input and a 4-bit output. In substitution box, we are using the compression P box. Okay. And producing the 4-bit output. In the first step, we expanded from 4-bit to 6-bit. Now, once the XOR operation is done with the key, now we have to convert the 48 bits, that is from 48 bits to again to 32 bits. Now, we will use the substitution boxes for this. Okay, which gets the input of 48 bits and is converted to 8 substitution boxes with 6 inputs and 4 output ports. Okay, this produces 8 4s are 32, that is 32-bit output will be produced here. Alright. Now, let's check how does the X box is going to do. In this, we'll go about the S box rule. How the X box is going to reduce the number of bits. First thing is, 48-bit data from the second operation, that is from the expansion, is divided into 8 6-bit chunks, and each chunk is fed into a box which is called as the S box. It is fed into the box. The result of each box is a 4-bit chunk. We produce a 4-bit chunk when combined gives a 32-bit text. What you have to do is, you have to split the 48-bit into block of or chunk of 8 with 6 bits each and is fed into a box type structure which contains both the hardware as well as the software. Okay. The result of each box is 4-bit chunk or 4-bit block. When combined, each 8 box will produce 4 bits. When these 8 4 bits are combined, will give a 32-bit text. Okay. The substitution in each block or in each box has a predetermined rule. How they are going to display or how they are going to permutate or perform the substitution will have a predefined rule on a 4-bit text. Okay, 4-bit row based on a 4-row by 16 column table. This substitution box will have 4 rows and 16 columns. Okay. How does this 4 by 16 table will be generated? Let's now know it. The combination of bits 1 and 6, first and the last bit combination of the input defines on 4 rows. The combination of these two, first and the last bit, will be forming the rows. What is the size of the row is 4. Whereas the combination of bits 2 to 5. Combination of bits from 2 to 5. If you have 6 bits, these 2 bits combine to form the row, whereas these 4 bits are combined to form the 16 columns. It forms the 16 columns. Let's check how does this table or the box looks like. So this is the S box rule. Here you can observe we have 6 bits. Bit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We are combining the bit 1. This is the bit 1 and bit 6. Bit 1 and bit 6 are combined to form 4 rows. Okay, that is 2 bits. 2 bits is 2 to the power of 2, that is 4, isn't it? 2 to the power of 2, 4, that means 4 rows are taken. Remaining is the bit 2, 3, 4 and 5. These 4 bits are combined to form 16 columns. That is 2 to the power of 4 equals 16. So we make 16 columns and 4 rows table. 4 rows and 16 columns. Okay, which gives the output of 4 bits. Okay, this combined to form an output of 4 bits. How they are generating 4 bits out of 6 bits? Let's check with this table. This is a table, okay, which gives the output. Okay, since there are 8 S boxes in the DES, each S box will have its own table of 4 rows and 16 columns. Alright, 8 tables are needed. Table shows the permutation of S box 1. This is the table which shows the 4 rows and 16 columns from first box. You need 8 boxes like this, but 8 boxes showing 8 boxes, the combination may differ based on the predefined rule. As I said already, there will be a predefined rule which shows the input and output port. Okay, so here we have the input and the output numbers. What is the output value you need to take for the output? For this must be represented in binary, but the table will be too much expanded. So it has been shown in the decimal representation. All right. All these things must be in binary, or it will be represented in binary in actual hardware and software. All right. This table shows the S box 1. I'm not showing all the 8 boxes in this. I'll provide that in the notes. All right. All the 8 boxes. Now, each S box has this value. Based on the input, the output will be generated here. All right. We have the permutation for S box 1. Like this, other 8 boxes will have similar table which will be used to produce an output of 4 bit. Each output will be represented in binary. You can observe here that total number of columns or maximum columns in this table is 15. So the output doesn't exceed the value 15. The maximum value the table contains is the 15. More than 15 is not here. Okay, only till 15 you can have the output value. All right. So now let's take an example of how does the S box is going to generate the output of 4 bits from the input of 6 bits. Let us take an example for getting the input and the output. The first example is the input to S box 8 is all zeros. What is the output? How does you calculate the output is, if we write the first and the 6th bit together, we get 0, 0 in binary. That means which is 0 in decimal. It will be 0 in decimal, which will be considered for the row. We shall take the example for this S box with this combination of 3 ones and 3 zeros. How do you calculate the output? If we write the first and the 6th bits together, we get 1, 1 in binary. These 1, 1, first and the 6th bit, which is 3 in decimal. Okay, so this 1, 1 is formed for row, isn't it? So this bit 1 and bit 6 represents the row. That means 1, 1 representing the 3rd row. 1, 1 is equivalent of decimal number 3, isn't it? So it will be 4th row, or value is 3. That means 4th row. The remaining bits are 0, 0, 0, 1 in binary, which is 1 in decimal. Now, the 4 bits represent the columns. Column is 1, okay? Row number is 3 and column number is 1. When you look at the P box, the 4th row and the first column, okay? 4th row and 2nd column, 1, 3, okay? Produces 3. Now we have the values 3 and 1, that is 4th row and 2nd column. What is the value written in this cell, corresponding cell? 3rd or 4th row and 2nd column. What is the corresponding value is 12. Okay. The result is 12 in decimal, whose binary equivalent is 1100. So the input 100011 gets the output 1100. Now it will be, if you have 100011, you get the 1 and 1 here, which is 3, and you get 0, 0, 0, 1, which yields 1. So this and this gives the value 12. 12 is represented as 1, 1, 0, 0 in binary, isn't it? So it will be 1, 1, 0, 0, which gives the output of 4 bits. Alright, let's take another example. Let's take another example from box 8. We have given the diagram of box 8. We just check with this. Okay, all zeros, what is the output? Okay, 0 is the decimal value and 0, 0, 0 are binary. That means 0th row, that is first row, and first column, which is 0 in decimal. Okay, when you look at the table is not given here, S box 8, the result is 13 in decimal. Alright, which is 1101 in binary. So the input 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 yields the output 1, 1, 0, 1. Okay, if you check some more examples, from S box 1, let's take another combination of 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay, so now we have 6 bits of input where we have to take the values 1 and 0. 1 and 0 represents the value 2, isn't it? So it is 2. Now 0, 1, 1, 0. What is the decimal equivalent of 0, 1, 1, 0 is 6, isn't it? 0, 1, 1, 0 is 6. 6 will be here. That means the value in third row and 7th column. So this is the 7th column and third row. What is the value drawn? Will be 0, 2. The output will be 0, 0, 1, 0 of 4 bits. From input of 6 bits, we are taking output of 4 bits. Is it not? Next, if you take another example, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. Let's take the example 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. When you check this, 0, 1 represents the decimal value 1 in the row. Here it is 1. Now we have 4 bits, intermediate 4 bits from 2nd to 5th. That is 1, 1, 1, 0. So represents the decimal value 14, isn't it? So 14 will be this. That means 2nd row and 15th column. The value is 0, 3. Will be represented as output will be 0, 0, 1, 1. Output will be 0, 0, 1, 1 with 4 bits, isn't it? So this is how the permutation or the DES function is going to expand or compress the bits from 4 to 6, 6 to 4 or 32 to 48, 48 to 32. It uses the permutation boxes, either the compression box or the expansion box. Along with that, sometimes it uses the straight boxes, straight P boxes also. Okay, this is how you can get the 4 bits from 6 bits input, 4-bit output from 6-bit input. In the next session, I am going to explain more about this DES cipher method. All right. Thank you.